morning, I'm Alyssa Horrobin, and you're listening to MediaPlex News Radio. It's 10:30. In Olympic medal standings, Canada is currently sitting at a tie for the second most medals. Gold medals have been won for figure skating and the men's moguls by Michael Kingsbury. Canada's 4 silvers were won by Max Perot and Laurie Bloin for the men's and ladies' slopestyle snowboarding, Justine Dufour-Lapointe for ladies' moguls, and Ted-Jan Bloemen for the men's 5,000-meter speed skate. Mark McMorris took a bronze for the men's slopestyle snowboarding. If the buzz of the Olympics and our silver medal in speed skating has you wondering how to get on the ice, then we've got a story for you. Angelica Haggart reports on how you can learn to skate.
At All Saints Church in downtown Windsor, residents can borrow skates every Saturday morning during the winter months. Art Roth has organized the skate lending program for the last 15 years.
We do this because we love it and we love the kids, and we like to see them happy and doing something positive and healthy. We're giving a lot of people a chance to skate who've never had a chance before.
To borrow skates, just show up at the church on Saturday morning and get sized for a pair. Then walk across the street to Charles Clark Square. That's where you'll find Coach John Cummings.
Well, it's very rewarding. The kids that come out to learn, they don't know very much. They don't have a whole lot of money typically. What more traditional Canadian thing is there than this?
Skate rentals run from 10 to noon with skates for all ages. For MediaPlex News, I'm Angelica Haggart.
Let's have a look at the weather. Today the sun is shining, but it's still a chilly -5 degrees outside. Tomorrow we'll see a mix of sun and clouds warming up to 1 degree to -4. Wednesday the skies will look the same with a high of 3. Thursday we'll have a chance of showers but jumping to a balmy high of 8. And Friday it's dropping back to a cloudy -2. Over the weekend, a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures ranging from -1 to a high of 2. The Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative held its open house for residents last Wednesday night. As March Wren tells us, it's encouraging people to communicate to renew the core of the city.
Frigid temperatures and a lot of snow did not stop more than 100 residents from coming to a downtown open house. Talking tables, brochures, and good food and drink brought the neighborhood together. The executive director of Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative, Bob Cameron, said he's really proud of what they're doing right now.
I think the community is positively affected, or we're certainly working that way, by providing avenues for that to happen, constructive ways.
The Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative wants residents to engage with new programs like community gardens, The Little Things Matter, Sport for All, and the Downtown Farmer Market. City Councilor Reno Baldwin said they work really well together.
It's a great organization. I mean, we work really well together. I mean, it's great to have a community organization that does a lot of the engagement with the residents. Things come up at council. We often engage through the DWCC to meet with the residents and discuss the issues.
The Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative will continue working for the neighborhood to establish a good place to grow up and grow old. For MediaPlex News, I'm Mark Chuen.
Do you dare to explore the region in ways you never imagined? On June 16th, the 5th annual South Coast Adventure Race takes off. As Ennis Liu reports, it's all about teamwork as the adventure remains a secret until the race begins.
Adventure awaits in Windsor, Essex, and the South Coast Adventure Race is looking for teams to take on the challenge together. Scheduled for June 16, the name of the game is to navigate a mystery road on land and water. Drake Baird raced in the event last year.
Get ready to move for 8 hours. Make sure that you're constantly moving. Make sure you are aware of how to use a map and a compass. Make sure that you have the ability to change on the fly, because a lot of times you'll get lost or you'll come out in a spot where you're not exactly where you're supposed to be. Sometimes you have to stop, look at the map, readjust right then and there where you're going.
Entrants must register between February 20th to June. The reporting place will be Holiday Beach. On February 20th, organizers are hosting a ACAR workshop to provide adventure racing details, training tips, and go over any equipment you might need. For MediaPlex News Radio, I'm Ennis Liu.
Be sure to check out our next show at 11 a.m. and keep updated on _MediaPlex on Twitter for updates on what stories you'll see in the next show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Alyssa Horrobin, and you've been listening to MediaPlex News Radio.